So yeah, like I feel like the Iron Throne level literally is that underwater level that in Super Mario people either completely complain about how much they hate it or they talk about how much they love it. I'm probably in the minority of people that love it, and I'm okay with that. Meanwhile, I'm so at this level of cortisol in my body from the stretch can't be good because I have to. It's such a mood. Listen, that was me like the love of that love what? Oh, the Iron Throne. Hi, Selena. That love the Iron Throne. I compared it to like Super Mario, because the underwater levels that pop up, and either people love it or they hate it. Good morning, Lovey. I'm still waking up, which is gonna make this so much fun. You know, I don't hate it either. I think it's fun. It's a little stress, but like I don't mind it. I don't mind it. But yeah, we literally just got to the Underdark. I went back offline and looted the hell out of everything because I know that's sometimes boring to some folks. I'm a loot goblin, if you didn't know. It's fine. This is our lovely Tav Haven. She's an Oathbreaker Paladin. I'm going to ask the question that I ask everyone that's been coming into my streams. So obviously she's an Oathbreaker Paladin. So chat, how long do you think it took me to break my oath? From the time, we're not going to count Nautilid, right? We're just not, because it's kind of difficult to break your oath on the Nautilid. I'm sure you can. I haven't done that, at least. But I'm curious. 3 minutes. Selena, you were overestimating me. You were overestimating me. In time of like, in saying that, So it was actually 10 minutes. And it was to save Lae'zel. I forgot to put on non-lethal damage. Because that's a thing in this game that you can do. It's fine. So, yeah. So we have Haven Zuriel. It's fine. Help. What's going on, Tiny Poison? Happy to help. I was going to say 30 seconds. Again, I love y'all are overestimating me, and I love it. Everything I'm saying is getting blocked by the channel mod. Oh, no. Just private message me. It might be that Twitch is being a little bit weird today. Twitch might also be waking up. Listen, I love either being sometimes overestimated or underestimated, because I don't know what chaos I bring. We couldn't get Shadow Bahart back to camp the other night. The game glitched. So we had her take on the giant spiders underneath Blighted Village. Did it end well? No. Did I kill all of her offspring? Yes. Did it make the fight the next day a lot easier? Hell yes it did. So, I scared from it a few times when I absolutely meant to do non-lethal. Yup. Oh, I was doing that, like, when you're originally going to get Minsk. For whatever reason, the non-lethal toggle wasn't working, so it would straight up kill him. So I think I save scrummed for like a solid 4 hours, and then I just gave up. And that was on my very first run of BG3. I was like, I will eventually get his character. I guess it's just not this run.
That's curious.
So, it's fine.
All for me.
Let me also summon Scratch. So, I know all of you are going to be like, Jordan, what are you doing? Scratch could die. It's okay. Scratch just bamfs back to camp, and you can summon him back outside of camp after a short rest. As long as he doesn't die in camp, you're fine. Hey, Phil, welcome in. Twitch is being a butt, so that might be it, but I'm trying to say 10 minutes. Oh, it might be the timer, because we've had people come in here and just randomly count down. So it literally might just be we did that. I had that happen the other day. Someone was coming in here and just saying like 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 4 minutes. And I was like, what are you talking about? What is this? Like, is this going to be something like, they were spamming it. And even after we asked questions, like, it was just still very ominous. So we, like, basically blocked the term just to be on the safe side. So because it was from a random. Like, it's one thing if, like, Selena comes in here, or Chris, you come in here and do that to me, because, like, we're friends. I understand. But a random person that was a first-time chatter and saying 10 minutes, what does that mean? What? No. So, literally we had that happen I think it was last week or the week before. So, yeah, no. So I apologize, but yeah, that would be why. We've had a couple of weird, yeah, it was just weird. It'd be one thing, like I said, if Fair did it, or Tiny Poison, or like, heck, even Herb, if Herb was just like in a random mood to cause some chaos this morning. So I would be like, I would give it a look, but I'd be like, okay. But literally, first time chatter banner popped up, 10 minutes. What does that mean? Time is a weird soup, it is. So, yeah. Listen, people be weird. We had some weirdness pop up yesterday, the very first day of Women's History Month. So, like, we had, I think, literally, our mods were just on it. I got a private DM that was like, Spider-Man should have won Game of the Year. Why does your face look like a butt? And can you make me a sandwich? And it was such a journey. I was like, what? And they private messaged me. So the rest of chat just saw me go, huh? Do the corgi. People be weird. Listen, streaming for 4 years, being a mod for the last like 6 or 7, people be weird. So I don't even question it anymore. I'm just like, well, thank you for that free ban that I'm just gonna give you right now. So it's fine. But alright, let's get all these barrels. Because barrelmancy is a thing that I am a believer of.
We could not be distracted.
Yeah, people would just be weird. So, yeah, that's why we be careful.
Coming.
Oh?
That voice. What was that?
Oh, I love it. Didn't even get full dialogue of that. It just went straight into it. It really is always good when they self-identify, truthfully. Well, because honestly, and I know we've talked about it, most of us streamers talk about it, the funny thing is that happens. If you pull that stuff in somebody's chat, I guarantee you, you're gonna get banned in like at least 4 or 5 other channels. Because most of us that stream also mod for other people, and we share that info. So like, yeah, no. Okay, sounds good, Selena. I just saw your message. Yeah, like, that's why I always offer my sword. Because, like, hey, I got you.
On Victor's path.
But, like, yeah, why is most of your stuff... Are you wearing something that you shouldn't be wearing? No? No? It's those boots! Shit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I because I mod for, like, Transplantar, and I mod for, like, a bunch of other things. But again, I both love that about the streamer community, is that we all chat with each other. Because I know, at least, too, when, like, the hate raids and stuff were happening, people were sharing ban lists. I was, like, a temporary mod on a bunch of channels because I was like, absolutely not. Because I'm quick on the, like, I will put quick on suspicious and quick on the ban. Because worst case scenario, they can always ask for an unban. Alright, well, I've messed up and put the wrong boots on him, so we'll just, as your action. Okay, that's fine. We're doing an interesting build with Will. Perfect. So we're basically doing a Eldritch Blast build with him. Because if you hex him before you Eldritch Blast, which hex is a bonus action, you do an additional necrotic damage every time you hit. So it's very nice. I had a guy who was once shocked because he was banned from my stream after being racist in another person's. Like, he thought he could go from stream to stream and wouldn't be okay. We'd be okay until he broke the rules in our stream. Right? If I had $1 for every time I've done that, Jordan, put them in something they're not proficient. I'm usually good, so it's okay. Will's just gonna be out with his grippers for a hot second while we get through this, because it's gonna take an action to get stuff on him. Actually, wait, can I do it now? It's gonna probably say no. Okay, cool. So he will have to wait a hot minute. It's okay. Yeah, it's just, it's so wild to me.
All that matters.
Alright, our lovely Paladin, what are you gonna do, lovey? Regret everything. Yeah, it's just wild, but like I said, that's what one of the things that I love about this, like, the group and community that we make together, is like we all communicate, hey, by the way, there's a bad apple in your stream.
Very well.
But like, hey, just don't be messy. Just don't be messy. Be respectful. It's not that hard. You know, and respect boundaries.
Need to learn the hard way.
Like, it's been, I mean, Twitch is gonna keep our space as safe as we can. Yeah. Well, and that's what I think was interesting when especially the hate raids were happening, more so, like back in the 2019-2020 era. Was like, we all banded together. Like, God, I think I spent like 2 or 3 hours every single day, like just going into other streams and banning across the platform, just to be safe. And I know we were doing that for each other because we wanted to do that. Because hey, and there were, you know, there's SiriBot, which if you don't have SiriBot, I recommend it. Because it's free and it's good. We usually recommend a bunch of stuff on my channel for like ways to keep yourself safe. Because a lot of people are stepping into the streaming world and may not know. And you'll figure out what's best for you, but hey, you can save yourself a little trouble. I recommend. Eat miss today. You know. And they've gotten better. It's gotten a lot better than what it was. Still got a long way to go, but alright, scratch. So, but yeah, it's weird. People be weird.
The fearless.
What's great is, first, let's actually put shoes on you, my dude. That'll work. I will make that work. Hex is not up still, is it? No, it's not. So we'll re-hex him.
Can't even catch my breath.
Literally just be yeah. No, rounds it. I think it makes sense. Rude. But yeah, it just be wild. Oh, I did forget, y'all. I'm gonna be at PAX East on a Baldur's Gate 3 panel with Cypher. I'll pop over to the... I gotta move this promo over, I forgot. But I will be on a panel at PAX East. Actually, both my panels are on Saturday, so it's gonna be wild. But Love, Sex, Agency, and Intimacy in Baldur's Gate 3. The amazing Cypher of Tyr is the moderator and person who's been putting all this together with Camilla Panda, Werewolf Feels, Damian Haas, myself, and a surprise panelist. So, yeah, if you're going to be at East, I'll be doing that, as well as I'm going to be on a panel for Take This, and then I've also been helping out the PTI fellows in Intersections Lounge at PAX. So I'll be doing a bit of running around, but all the things. Never a dull moment. Ah! Uh-oh. Well, this will be fine. Who dared knock over Scratch? How dare you? I will tear you to pieces because you are awful for doing that. Okay, we're not gonna firebolt because we're too close. Oh boy. Everyone's full up. What do we want to do? Alright, can we do this and not hit Scratch? Perfect.
Now this is my happy place.
Let's just go ahead and, well, you know, let's just try that again. There you go. So yeah, we're playing on honor mode, which means this is essentially the most difficult level of Baldur's Gate. Your tab can die, but if it's a total party wipe, it's game over. So far we've made it as far as the end of Act 2 and then died. And then the last time we died in the Underdark, we were stuck on a boat. Most places in the game you can run, but what happens when you're on a boat? I was like, can I just jump off on one of the passing islands? Nope. So it's fine. So we're trying it with a different tab. This is Haven, who's one of my D&D characters I bring to one-shots because she just hasn't found a proper home yet. That's just rude. So it's fine. Alright, is he still... he lost his hex again. That's fine. That'll repel him back, which will be good. And then let's... you know what? Let's shield Sparky. He deserves it. Sparky, can you end this for us, please? Good boy! He's such a good bead. Y'all are sleeping on having Sparky in your combats because he can actually help you get up, too, if you're stuck. If you're downed, instead of having like one of your other characters using a main action to do it, you can have Sparky do it. He'll help you if you're downed, remove burning, ensnared, entangled, and webbed, prone, and sleeping. So if you're not using Sparky, you should. And again, if he poofs out here, he's fine. He just spams back to camp. And you can resummon him after a short rest. The key thing is, because I saw this happen to a friend of mine, don't let him die at camp. Now you might be like, Jordan, what are you talking about? That doesn't happen. Okay, but when I say it does, because I've seen it happen. I have seen it happen, and it's a bad time. Someone got cursed and they went back to camp. They went to remove curse. And instead, it summoned 2 divas, which are basically like angels. And they were in camp. They killed Isabel and Aelin and Scratch. And since they don't count as main party, you couldn't revive them, and they were in an honor mode. So just careful. But yeah, if you're not using Scratch for your stuff or a lot of your familiars and stuff, consider doing that because it's going to save you a lot of like heartache. Truthfully, it's going to save you so much heartache.
Breathing, despite everything.
All right, we got to work on you next. Why not? Only I'm allowed to like Fair came to immediately. It's true. Hi Fair, good morning. Fair is going to be on French Tuck's channel tonight for a Baldur's Gate one-shot, raising money for Take This, and that is going to be at, 7 p.m. Eastern, doing time conversions, 4 p.m. Pacific, I think, and that is going to be with Cypher of Tyr, Opera Geek, Fair, Lady Luck, and Tuck. So y'all should go check that out later today if you're looking for something to watch, because I mean that's a pretty phenomenal cast. I am a Take This ambassador, but like it's a pretty phenomenal cast. It's a wonderful cause. We are raising money for Palestine's Children's Relief Fund now through, I guess the date's going to change since we moved the games for change, to June 1st. So, yeah. But I missed you, Fair, so much. It's only been a few hours since I've talked to you. Uh-oh. Well. There we go. Alright, let's make sure the shoes that Will has on actually work. We're gonna switch. You wear those. Are you wearing special boots? You're not wearing special boots. Okay. Can you wear these, Carla?
Let's march.
Let's check. Okay, you can wear these. Perfect. You wear those. Send those home. Let's get, I know we have some boots at camp, so we'll go back to camp real quick. I put the wrong boots on Will, so from the get-go I was like,
No time to rest.
something's wrong. Because half of his stuff wasn't working. And we're doing an interesting thing on him, so we'll see how it pans out. Let's see, let's go by type. Boots. Do we not have good pairs of boots, really? Have I been sleeping on the boots? Alright, note to self, we gotta get Will better boots. Note to self, gotta get better boots. But you know what? She's here. I'm gonna give her a shout out to Fairbear. Because I can. Because Fair has been streaming too. Is that the necklace I think it is? Yes, I want that one. Thank you. I can go back to camp and let's
What a charmer.
put... There we go.
Never a dull moment.
But yeah, if y'all have questions and such, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I'm happy to answer them. Or I am lucky and we have an amazing mod team and community that mainly play Baldur's Gate. So if I don't know, they'll know. But also you should go and follow Selena too. Selena does trivia on Saturdays. But also is a Baldur's Gate player. Did I skip the sword? I did. I'm so silly. I skipped the sword. Such a silly bean. Oh fuck, yeah, I do trivia today. Yeah, I was like,
Huh? It wasn't a bullet, was it?
It definitely was. Eventually I'm gonna do the Druid Circle of Spores route. And I'm gonna get a harpy pet. I'm gonna get a bullet pet. That's just what's gonna happen. And it's gonna be everyone else's problem. Eventually I will do that for druids. So, it will be a thing.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I was like, huh? I felt so really silly. I was like, do I want to be on cam today or off cam? And I realized I don't have my off cam overlay ready yet. And my PNG tuber's not working. So I was like, well, I'll just be a little bit more relaxed today. It'll be fine. Let's have you do this.
What do we
You've
have
got
here?
better strength than I do, Karlak.
Slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Strength. Grab the sword with both hands and pull. Luckily, I filmed trivia prepped in advance. That's a whole mood. A harpy pet. I've got to get one. How do you do it? So, you can do this with the harpy and you can do this with the bled. But if you go Circle of Spores Druid, you can actually make... you're basically a necromancer, but you're a druid. So you can use... I forget what the exact utility is called, but you can basically... from corpses and stuff, you can turn them into little minions. They'll have a very, like, Last of Us look to them, but you'll have them wandering around. Actually, we'll probably run into one shortly, because there's a couple of the, like, kind of vulture, I forget the name of them, but the vulture creatures are down here, and a couple of them were mushroomified. So you can do that with harpies, you can do that with the bled, you can do that with basically any of them here. There's also a way, if y'all struggle with trying to save the dude that's surrounded by the exploding mushrooms, I have a fail-safe way for you to do that, as well as get the mushroom he is after, which is great if you're doing stuff with Shadowheart or a Dirge, because it'll actually make you remember stuff. So... I have a fail-safe way. I say that and watch me fail today. Oh, no, so Selena, I do it to go get his stuff. I do it to go get the mushroom. And then once I'm safely out, then I explode all the mushrooms. So he doesn't make it. Because he's a piece of shit. Whenever I want the mushroom, but not him. Oh, yeah. So I got you, Bill. And, what was it? I saw it. Pixie Luz, thank you so much for that follow. I did this the other day, and Aaron was like, are you kidding me? It's that easy? You can do that? And I was like, yeah. I didn't figure this out until my third playthrough, but yeah, you can do that. Doesn't have to be specifically what we're going to do.
For the blade, but with another hard
but
yank,
we will get to that today.
the weapon slips free from the stone.
So good. So we might actually bypass the colony just to go do that little bit and then go back. But yeah, I got you. I'm always that person that will try and find ways to, not on purpose break the game, but have a little fun. Hence the, hey, we figured out if you forget to go get owlbear, there's a way to do it. But yeah, we're gonna go the slightly long way around because there is a little bit of an outpost with some supplies that I would like to go and grab before we head down, because luckily everything's pretty close together. If you give the mushroom to the lady, she'll sell you a bunch of them in Act 3. That is interesting. I didn't know that. Didn't know that, because I usually don't let him live because he's a piece of shit, not gonna lie. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, just be mindful because the spoilers and stuff can pop up, and there are so many ways to play the game. I obviously haven't explored them all, so like I didn't know that. So just, you know, I try and always ask before, like, hey, just to be aware. I like to have an open conversation about it, but listen, I have played this game a bunch and I am still learning new things. It's probably why this game has a hold over my heart right now. So I love I made Haven stay. I thought I was running around on Haven because I'm very neurospicy. Way to go. Okay, let's break everyone up. That was my fault. That was purely my fault. Shadowheart did nothing wrong there. That was all me. So that's all. We just try to be aware. I'll also say too if I'm getting stuck, because sometimes I like to talk it out, especially in honor mode, because the first time I did honor mode I panicked with absolutely everything I was doing, and that didn't help anybody. So I like to talk it out, and I usually make a note out loud, so that way people know that, hey, we can talk it out, and it's basically like a little, kind of like Eugenio does with embargo lifted. So I will say like, hey, I'm actually stuck, or hey, if I do this, will it actually mess up something? We actually had that pop up last night because we're trying to romance Shadowheart this time around, and we had an opportunity to have a moment with Lae'zel, and I didn't want to ruin the possibility of having wonderful time with Shadowheart if we messed around with
I'll
Lae'zel.
take that.
So, which was just hilarious because Astarion ended up kind of cockblocking the evening anyways. Even though it's fine. So, it's fine. But yeah, I will voice hey when I'm stuck. I have been forbidden to romance Astarion this time around. Did I have sexy time on my birthday? Yes, I did.
Useful friends, if you can afford
With
them.
Astarion. Like, again, made sense to the character. But we've been doing new things. We did a new thing with Marina last night that I haven't done before, and honestly, I kind of liked it better than what we've done with her in the past. Because boy, howdy, was it a wake-up call for her, and she seemed to just get her shit together. Horrible. Yeah, which we've moved on from that. So valid. But yeah, it was a really interesting moment. I don't want to say what it was, just in case some folks haven't done it. But it was like, the difference was notable of this one teeny tiny change. Set Marina on the path of redemption so much earlier. Not oppressive, keeping her to her word about playing the game differently, which she claims she wants to. I do! I'm down for that. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Listen, I said I wanted to, and the fact that, heck, I jumped headfirst into an evil run. I made it to last light in, and that did redacted, and then I was miserable. So, like, I definitely want to try new things. I want each of the playthroughs to feel different, because there is so much to the game. But sometimes I do get, like, without realizing it, get stuck into a kind of comfort zone. Especially with the characters, like, I think, oh, this answer will work, but hey, they might actually say this instead. So sometimes I just need a gentle reminder. And that's good, which means pushing her out of her comfort zone, immediately hopping. Thank you, fair. Thank you, fair. Like I said, fair is literally basically family to me, so fair is allowed to do this. Lamia is allowed to do this. It's fine. But we also have this understanding, because I know it popped up too, of like, hey, at the end of the day, I'm playing the game. I'm gonna cook how I want, whether I season it a lot or not. But hey, I will take those reminders, you know? Yeah, no, this is my channel. Maybe your channel, but this is the game I'm playing. Just saying. Just saying. You'll cook the recipe I give you. Oh, I know, I'm teasing too. I hope that's good. Yes! You are good, Selena. It's totally fine. Totally fine. Believe me, if it wasn't, I'm very comfortable enough to just say, hey, no. But you're good. Once I think one thing with like streaming has just made me very comfortable, and honestly just having a good support group of being like, yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. You'll cook the recipe I give you. Like I said, I love our community. It is chaos and it is wonderful. Oh wait, am I missing booze? No, 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 no! Don't forget the booze! No!
This place
Thank you.
is trapped.
You cannot leave the booze. Excuse me. Thank you. Is that all? That's all. Okay, as you were.
wind back in my sails.
Alright, should be back. This is my son about Jordan cooking the way she wants to. I mean, hey, I like to make my noodles from scratch versus having store-bought noodles, so I'd like to think, because I learned to cook from my grandparents and my dad, not my mother. I know how to season everything. I'm paying attention to that stuff. Don't get me wrong, love my mom. She can't cook. It's not good. Alright. Let's explore these mushrooms. Because these ones we can't really avoid. Alright. But yeah, OBS, just as a heads up, because I know we've gotten some new folks in here. It's just has decided every now and then to give up a little bit. I think it's also over the 2024, 2023 ridiculousness. So every now and then it just stops. Usually we just gotta wait a minute and then it's back. There's nothing I can do. It's not my internet. It's not my internet service provider. OBS also has no idea what's happening. So it's reassuring, but the other thing I'm hearing... Valid, fair. But the other thing too is like, other people are also dealing with it. So while it sucks, at least I know it's not just me. Yeah, I figured you meant talk. So I figured that's what you meant.
By one, blown up by the other.
My mom isn't shit. My hand to burn food with love. Yep. Whole ass mood. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna bypass this and we're gonna go straight to the little field. We'll come back to all of this and loot all this in a minute.
Corpses. These creatures did battle with Dwergar.
So we're gonna go off to the right. Right? I'm going the right way, right? I mean, yeah, it's this way. So we're gonna go up. Which means we're probably gonna have to fight the little bullet and things first. Like I said, we're just skipping around. Actually, I might be able to cut up this way. Yeah, we can go this way, right? Yes. Okay, we'll cut up this way. Got it. Got it, fair. No, I was just yeah, you were correct. You were correct.
You were swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one
Totally
creature
correct.
sing many voices. The harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign. She has come. She is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am
I know you're right.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils.
Ew.
The sovereign is threatening you.
Which
State
devil?
your purpose.
Raphael. I sent Selena a TikTok last night, and it was like talking about this person. It was about this person that was just starting their Baldur's Gate journey, and they were like, yeah, I wanted to come up with a really, really like tutti frutti name, and they named their tab Raphael. And I started laughing so hard. I was like, oh no. Let's see. Focus on your parasite and connect with the sovereign. Persuasion. I am a traveler seeking adventure. Insight. Seek understanding. Focus on the sovereign's song. My purpose is private. Let me pass and I will leave you unharmed. I have no purpose, I simply am. That is enough. These tricks of the mind don't frighten me. I'll kill you. Oh my god, I did it! Hell yes, Tiny Poison, let's go! We'll just do that one. Alright, dice. Please, we just need we need anything but a 1. I'll take a 2, I'll take a 3, I'll take a 4, I'll take a 5. Just not a 1, please. Every fucking time. But we still succeeded. Every time. But we still succeeded. I'm dead.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the sovereign drums a new melody.
Steven, this is happening
Cautious, but
non-stop.
Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music
I'm waiting for them to
coaxes
stop
you
talking.
forward.
Hang on.
The sovereign expects you.
Yeah, we had a DC of like 2. And I was like, you literally just need a 2. That's it. I rolled a 1. We were romancing Will. And I said, please, I just need an 8. This is also on TikTok. I just need an 8. That's it. Nothing more. I'm not asking for a nat 20. Rolled a 1. So, like... Oh, hang on, Steven, I got you. You should be able to post that clip now.
Gouges. Something
All right.
shaking its territory. Best be careful.
I also just realized. So you can either do this with Scratch, or you can do this with the mushroom you can get in the main, like, Sovereign, I think it's Sovereign Glut or something like that, or Sovereign Gut. You can do it with either of your little buddies.
At
So,
least things have stayed interesting.
let's get rid of these mushrooms
Here
first.
we go again.
The big thing is, if you do this with the mushroom person that will accompany, you know what, we'll do it that way first.
All right.
I lied. We're gonna go do it that way first, because it's best if I show you, because if you have him touch that mushroom, he'll eat it. So we'll do it the way that we're going the long way, it's fine. Our clip's not whitelisted. I thought they were. They shouldn't be. He sucks so much ass. He does, but
Swift as my feet can carry me.
to go back. So this is what I mean by when we become Circle of Spores Druid. So we have a hook horror spore servant. So you can make a harpy or a bled or whatever you would like. Ew, I hated that. Into your little spore servant, and it's very Last of Us looking. So that's what I mean by you can do that as a Circle of Spores Druid. Here's the person we need, Sovereign Glut.
Reach into memory.
It cringes in response to your sunny vision. It reveals its own home in reply. A humid
Thank
cove
you.
filled
Yeah,
with decaying,
I don't
mutilated
remember.
corpses.
Dwarf destroyed my people.
So we're gonna want
I
either
am a
him
sovereign with no
or
circle.
our lovely
I
little Scratch.
do not belong.
But it's more fun to do it with him.
I am not welcomed here.
Okay, so I guess I love the thing I did to circumvent all this. We still had to come back here anyways. So, let's go talk to the Sovereign real quick. Everyone's laughing and joyful. Let me get these boots. Let me get those boots.
Don't.
I'm sorry, I
The
need these
condition
boots.
is
You don't
familiar.
need them. I do.
Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon. Most likely
Ah,
held by the
okay. That
poisoner.
makes sense. We're taking her boots. We need them more than she does. We'll give her an antidote. Everyone calm down.
Mostly junk.
We'll give her
But
an
her boots
antidote.
catch your eye.
Not the glitch.
Eyes. To yourself.
No, I want the boots. Gimme.
No,
Get over it.
please.
Alright, I'll give you the antidote.
Feet. Just leave me.
There you go. See? I was gonna give her the antidote. I just want her boots.
Gods. Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me?
How could I pass by? You were in pain. Does there have to be a reason? It's always useful to be owed a favor. This is a while because she will volunteer. It's more fun to just take them. I've also never, when I've helped her previously, she's never given me her boots. Never. So I've just always gotten into the I'm taking them. She has never. I have tried it on 2 occasions. You had them boots that, yeah, how could I pass by?
No arguments there.
Fair, you
Felt
get
like
it.
a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Girls' garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me.
I don't know, but I have never gotten the boots from her. And I have tried multiple ways. She's never given. I don't know if maybe my game was bugged when I like encountered her, but she never gave me her boots. Never. So, I've just always gotten into the habit of stealing them, and then giving her the antitoxin. So, take it easy and tell me what I can do.
Seems you're the helping kind. All right. I need you to rescue my kin.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not charity, mind. We can pay. We're Iron Hand Clan. Best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake.
You have no idea. What was this expedition your clan were on?
Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual. But our work pays well.
Not the
Help my
insight
clan,
fail.
and we'll make it worth your while. I swear.
Alright, I'll free your people if I
Thank
can.
you.
We
Only
will.
wish I could go with you. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Yeah, we typically free them, and then I go ahead and absolutely annihilate everybody who's a problem over there. Because fuck that. Alright, let's be very careful with not trying to steal.
Sovereign's thick
Listen,
fingers
I break
stroke
things,
the
it's
corpse
fine.
at its feet. Droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Bum, bum, bum.
I show
Oh yeah, I
you
always kill them.
memory.
Just fuck them.
And listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping
Absolutely
Markinid
fuck them.
remains.
Not literally.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakewood.
The sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Hell yeah.
Dwergar invaders, huh? I'd like to hear their side of the story first, but
Nope.
all right.
Mm-mm. Planting spores in a corpse. What magic is this?
We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
Okay. These spores hold much power. How might I gain this knowledge?
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
I'll cleanse the rot. Those Durgar near the lake will die.
The sovereign gifts you one more vision. A wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours.
Spooky.
You do the circle a service.
Give me them good
We will
spores,
await
Sovereign.
word.
Exactly, though. Exactly. Okay. Alright, now let's go. Hello. Just get down. Having a whole ass moment. Haha, haha. Alright. So let's get Sovereign Glut, and we'll go get the mushroom. I'll show you all that little trick.
So, Prancer, you
We're gonna literally speed it up.
cleanse the Dwarf.
Very well, you may join.
Remain
Cool. Alright. So, like I said, this is one of the easiest ways to get the noble stock, which is great if you are doing stuff with Shadowheart and would like for her to remember something. Or, if you're playing a dirge, it'll allow you to remember something too. Give me them good spores, Sovereign. I mean, hey-oh. So, what we're gonna do is come on down here. And it makes life easier. Now, personally, whether you actually choose to rescue him or not is totally up to you. Personally, I think he's a piece of shit. So is his wife, although it's understandable. But either way, I don't really want to have him survive. So, we're going to get what we need and get out. Move on. So we're going to have our lovely little Sovereign Glut. He's a piece of shit, and so is his wife, 1000%. So, you can have him walk around, run around, frolic amongst these mushrooms. They won't explode for him. The mushroom we want is over here. Do not click on it. He'll eat it. So you just want to, well, don't click on it for him to walk over. You just want to drag it to where you need it to go. He'll eat the noble stock otherwise. So if you just have him like pop over there as a landmarker. So if you just drag it slowly to where you need it to go, you can do this. I do it usually for his pack and the mushroom. I know I'm need the bag as well for research purposes. And then I just get it within reach. That's valid fare. Doesn't take that long, but... And then I'm gonna come back for his bag. Sometimes his bag's a little tricky. You have to grab it by the name tag. I just misty step over there and take my L with the fire. Yeah, no. I'd rather do it this way. Yeah, ma'am, on the PSO, I ain't doing all this. That is so valid. On PC, I can do it, so I'm gonna do it this way. Mother bitch.
Still breathing. despite everything.
Alright, I should be back. But yeah, that's how you can get the Noble Stock and Balin's pack. And so I just make sure I'm off of him and then click on the stuff. You might just need to refresh OBS. And then, are y'all ready? Da 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 da. Bye. I remember the first time I did this, I was... Oh, he almost made it out. Oh. Pretty fire. I remember the first time I did this, I was horrified. And then I learned about him, and then I was like, you know what? I'm good. So yeah, that's how you can do it. And so then now, let's talk to Shadowheart, and we can see if we can give him the
May the
Noble
darkness
Stock.
protect you.
You should eat the Noble Stock, Shadowheart. Perhaps it could restore your memories.
I can't. My memories
Rest
are being
in
withheld for a
pieces,
reason.
exactly.
Lady Shah will return them to me when the time is right, no sooner.
But what if it's
Besides,
never the time?
Mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills.
That's valid. I don't like mushrooms either. They're your memories. You don't have to ask permission to know who you are. Just eat the damn mushroom. Let's do persuasion. Come on. Heyo.
All right, give it here.
You alright?
Think so. I remember something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name. Like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend.
He was.
He tried to make me feel better. Ronald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate.